now tune in to Boxing Blah Blah Blah, where we blah 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 about everything boxing.
Boy, look. Teofimo Lopez, you lost. You lost, boy. Okay, you took a nail. I don't give a fat rat's ass what Top Rank said. You took a nail. You got outboxed. You had no game plan B. Just lunging at you, boy. The hell wrong with you, Teofimo? And I don't give a fat rat's ass who say the fight was close. Who may say, oh, I think T.O. barely nudged it out. No, none of that. It wasn't close. I heard someone say the headbutt was your best punch. It was. I mean, because you did nothing but lunge with a hook. Lunge in with a hook. And Martin would just step back and check hook. Step back, bip. Step back, bip. And then for them to say that he was just running all night. No, he was outboxing you, T.O. He was outboxing you. You had no game plan B. To the point to where you asked your corner if you still had it. Yeah, they caught you. I mean, come on, man. For real? And of course, the legendary Bob Arum is gonna jump to the defense of the A-card fighter of Top Rank. If you're an A-card fighter on Top Rank, and they already got like stuff planned for you, like that's all right. So, segue to Top Rank right quick. Top Rank has a bad problem with, like, let's say, anointing their up-and-coming fighters before they have proven themselves. Like the Oscar Valdez fight, when they already had a statue built for him and they were going to present it to him after the fight, and then he really lost the fight. He really shouldn't even fought because he got caught with the drugs. He got caught with the drug stuff. I forgot what it was that he was taking and all of that, but he got caught with that, and they allowed the fight to go on anyway because they knew already they had a statue made already and they had a presentation to go to Oscar Valdez. Now he fought Conceição. I think Conceição beat him. Completely beat Oscar Valdez. But they had to give it to Oscar Valdez because they had already built it up on ESPN as this big Oscar Valdez anointing ceremony. But then he got his nose wiped by Conceição. What's his name? Balenciaga. What's the dude name who was knocking everybody out in the first round? You know what I'm talking about? It's something like Balenciaga. It's not that, but Belinga. Oh, he's the greatest thing. He's knocking everybody out in the first round. But yeah, y'all putting the tomato cans in front of him. You'd knock him out. Put a tomato can. Boom. Another tomato can. Boom. Put somebody real in front of him. He struggled. And then it's close. No, he getting beat. Oh, it's close though. No, he getting beat. And then y'all will find a way to make sure he wins. So fast forward to this current fight that happened this past weekend with Teofimo and Martin. Once they saw Martin was going to clearly win that fight, they started saying, oh, well, you know, it's a close fight. Whoever wins this last round. Bullshit. Martin dominated the fight. I could give T.O. maybe 2 rounds. I had like a little fight gathering over here, and no one had T.O. winning the fight. No one. The most we gave him was 2 rounds. I think one person said maybe 3 rounds. He got dropped twice. They only counted one of them. You knew the fix was in when they had folks like Ward and I don't even think Timothy Bradley didn't even say nothing about it. I think he knew that Martin was winning. And I think Ward was saying, oh, the fight is close and this, and this. And maybe Bradley said something like, whoever wins this last round should win the fight. It wasn't that close. Top Rank had the fix in. And when you hear people saying stuff like that, you hear the commentators and the analysts saying stuff like that, you know the fix is in. You already know it. Why? Because it was Heisman night. That was Teofimo's night that they have been celebrating. Oh, we built up Heisman night. So they didn't Trump Heisman night as T.O. night. So that means they got a whole bunch of NFL players watching boxing because it's Heisman night and it's their fighter who doing the Heisman trophy poses after he knocks somebody out and backflips and all that kind of stuff. But he got embarrassed. He got embarrassed to the point to where as soon as the fight was over, they didn't do any interviews. They went straight to SportsCenter. And the first thing the SportsCenter commentator said is, how are you doing Heisman and backflips when you just got your face beat in? That's what the SportsCenter commentator just said. How are you doing all this and you just got your face beat in? You were in the corner pouting, asking your corner if you still got it. The other guy's on his knees screaming that he pulled off this great victory. The crowd booed Teo in New York. Martin got applauded. Everyone saw the fight. And Teo, you let us down. I'm not gonna say you let everybody down. Just the ones who kind of had you in that same realm with like Devin Haney and Shakur and Tank and Ryan Garcia and all that. Now I would like to see well, if Ryan wasn't already fighting Tank, I would love to see Ryan Garcia versus Teofimo Lopez. And the way it's looking, I would probably pick Ryan Garcia because Teofimo never has a game plan B whatsoever. Ryan is already, this is going to be his last fight, I think, at lightweight, and they're really fighting at like a catch weight, 136. So Ryan is ready to be at 140. Teofimo is already like struggling at 140. So I would love to see Ryan against Teofimo. I would love to see that. Knowing that Devin Haney is coming up there in a few months. Knowing that. I mean, they're trying to prolong Devin Haney so that Lomachenko can get a better advantage. But that's a whole nother video. We're going to talk about that too. Because they know Devin Haney is struggling to make 135. But they have him on this 3-fight deal and they want to fight Lomachenko. So they're trying to push it out so he can struggle more. Man, Top Rank be on it. Man, goodness gracious of life. I don't want to get into none of the how they treat certain ethnic background fighters and things like that, but it seems pretty obvious, man. It seems pretty obvious. But that's not what my channel is about. We don't do all that kind of stuff. We ain't trying to get all heated and things like that. But I do want to say this to Teofimo. You're very explosive. You're very athletic, but you need to go back to the drawing board on setting up your offense, setting up your power. You didn't do any jabbing. You did like a little pawing jab, pawing that, and then tried to just lunge in with a lead hook and got caught. How many times you done got dropped now, Teo, in the last 2-3 fights? I'm just saying, man. And everyone's talking about Devin's chin was suspect. You the one getting dropped by people we barely know. We barely knew Cambosis. Who got dropped by him? You. They barely knew Martin. Who got dropped by him? You. Twice. But of course they didn't want to give you that second one. They're like, oh, we can't have him down with 2 knockdowns. Then how can we possibly say he won? Ref, that was a slip, that was a slip. Why we can't watch the replay? Why we can't go back to the replay and say, oh, that was an actual knockdown. Let's score it as a knockdown. Then the judges' scorecards. How you got Martin winning 2 rounds, including that knockdown and all that? How you had a... that's embarrassing, Top Rank. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to have Teofimo's dad hooping and hollering, talking about, so yeah, we were the one to fight because the guy was running. No, the guy was boxing. You had an aggressive fighter just lunging in. Another one was smart. Step back, hook. Oh, it's working. Let me keep doing it. Since Teo ain't gonna change nothing, I ain't gonna change nothing. Step back, hook. Step back, check, hook. Boom. Got him. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's like Teo. If you don't want to quit having your dad in the corner, at least add somebody with a different mindset, with a different viewpoint, a different perspective of what's going on. Because like I said, you're very athletic, man. You're very athletic, and it seems like you got some kind of skill set, but you're not applying. You're not applying it how you need to. You're not setting up your skill set. You're not setting up the power punches. You're not setting up the athleticism. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, we got to do better than that, young fella. We got to, okay? So this is your boy Allmighty with boxing, blah blah blah, where we blah 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 about everything boxing. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share the video. All right, share, comment, like, subscribe. All right, hit the little subscribe button, hit the like, thumbs up button, share it, send it to somebody, let them know. Let me know who you think Tio needs to fight next. Give me something, because I think he'll get eaten up by Regis Prograis. I think Regis Prograis with me, I mean, that's Tio would be a sacrificial lamb for Regis Prograis. Pure sacrificial lamb. For Josh Taylor, pure sacrificial lamb. Name me some more 140s in there who will probably, eat them up like deli meat. Put it in the comments. What's a good fight for Tio? Who does Tio need to stay away from? Do you still want to see Tio fight the top names, or do you just kind of have him as more of a scrub now or something like that? So leave it in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about Teofimo and where he currently is now. I mean, like, I've never seen someone go from 0 to 100 to 0 just like that. I mean, you like an excellent sports car, Tio. Like, we talking about how quickly you can accelerate to 100 and how quickly you can break from 100 to 0. Boy, you sure want to be a great sports car. You more like a supercar. You a hypercar. I mean, because you exploded on, you ain't even got 20 fights yet, right? You exploded on the scene. Started beating this person, knocking that person out, and then all of a sudden you beat Lomachenko, and then he was trumped up by Top Rank. He ain't got but 15 fights himself, but he was trumped up by Top Rank. I don't know if Lomachenko got 15 fights yet or not. It's somewhere around 15, maybe 13, 15 fights, something like that. But they have a good way of trumping their fighters up, making them seem like they're the best thing since sliced bread. Have another one of their fighters fight them. And so whoever wins, they've both been trumped up, so it's a great win. You see what I mean? Until they got to fight someone else who's not part of Top Rank, and then they wipe their nose for them. You know what I'm saying? But maybe Tio should fight Kambosos again. Maybe he should fight Lomachenko again or something like that. But I think Devin Haney, Shakur, Tank, I think even Ryan Garcia at this point will wipe his nose. So leave it in the comments on, where you think Teofimo is in life. Who you want to see him fight next, all right? This your boy, Allmighty. We're boxing, blah, blah, blah. Where we blah, blah, blah about everything boxing. And I am signing out. You damn